Hello guys, this is Altcoin Apex, the video that predicted this entire Bitcoin dominance move, which is 5% almost, is in my past videos. And you guys know my projection was this lines that I drew almost 2 weeks ago is playing out exactly. Um, we can't always be right, but at least this time, I don't know, maybe I got lucky, maybe not. It's just to me how it was looking like the dominance would drop around this time. So now what's next? Let's take a look on the shorter time frame. We go on the 4 hourly, and we already had 3 point drop. From here onwards, I'm expecting a lot of sideways action into Bitcoin dominance, because this area right here, this zone, it's a support area for Bitcoin dominance, and it will not be so easy to break it and then start heading back down unless a catalyst happens. Again, unless a catalyst happens, because it could easily break. However, we need to have a catalyst for that. I don't know if it can be a monetary policy change, money printing, some kind of good news regarding the war or tariff or something like something big. Okay, we already had a rumor pump of altcoins. Let's open up ETH, for example, or any altcoin for that matter. This pump was because of the rumor that, see, all the way from the oversold levels to overbought levels, it's almost 34%. So this entire move happened because of the tariff good news that could be resolved with China and all, right? So now what to expect? In my opinion, okay, don't get me wrong, altcoins seems, not all of them, some of them which already pumped, seems a little bit overheated right now. If you look at here, we had, they can be elevated and they can stay elevated for a long time, but at this point of time it looks a little bit overheated. And this is a 4 hourly chart, and I want a 4 hourly chart RSI to be reset at least to a lower levels, somewhere between 30 to 45. So if we see a lower levels, something like this, I will show you guys, something like here, right? If you take a look, we have reset the RSI after being overheated just like here. Okay, we had a resetted RSI and the price action was sideways right here. Okay, and after the sideways price action for a long time right here, we had an explosion. So because RSI has completely reset itself, and to me, yes, we are above the SMA 21 on the 4 hourly, but my concern is right here. SMA 21 is way below the price, So price have a little bit of room to go down, at least on the Ethereum. Let's take a look at on other coins. For example, Algorand. Algorand didn't pump as much as Ethereum nor Avalanche. I was holding Algorand yesterday. I exited some of my position, around the 80 to 90% of position, and I'm waiting on the hourly chart, at least the RSI on the hourly, to reset to lower levels. My hope is that it would come down here. This price that I put is my buy zone at 22.88, 22.82, something like that. I don't know if it will come down there. Right now we're squeezed in between the two resistance and support, so price could oscillate between them two. Let me show you something like this. It will just keep oscillating in these areas until something happens. So that something could mean once we break through this resistance and retest it as support. Okay, this is my hope. So I don't know if it will play out, but when you look at the chart objectively, right now we are simply in a range after a breakout. Our breakout was right here, guys. Yeah, let me show you in a second. Our breakout was right here. Okay, we broke out. Excellent. Now RSI is slightly overheated. We are oscillating in between the two support and resistance line. If we break out before my price target, if we break out of this zone, I will enter again, not a problem. But from experience, we know that markets, 60% of the time, they just oscillate sideways. They consolidate, they move sideways. And the other 30-40% of the time, they move either up or down. So your best chance is to make money here in the range, and then once it breaks out or breaks down, it depends where it goes, but depending on the RSIs, will be letting the price to choose a direction and then enter into a position. I wouldn't encourage the idea of just buying something blindly and holding it. Look at the charts. Let's say we abandon Algorand and we go to Avalanche chart. Avalanche chart looks much stronger if you look into the price alone. However, until we break out of this big resistance zone, in my opinion, we still need to be cautious. Once we break out, okay, once we see something like this, let me show you what I'm talking about. Once we see, let's say this breakout happened, excellent, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So now we're having some kind of ABC correction. I don't know if this will be deep enough or just like this. Then what I want to see is, I want to see this, okay? And then shoot up again. Because if for price to move healthily and sustainable, you need to break resistances and turn them into support. And actually, the better yet, you need to consolidate before resistances for longer times, like this one. Let's say here, price is consolidating right at the resistance. It's not getting rejected heavily, but it's consolidating. This is a good sign for any healthy price action. After that comes breakout, then at least you can trust the breakout because price will not easily break down again and fail, right? So, conclusion is, even the stronger altcoins, unless there's a catalyst, in my opinion, we are heavily oversold, overbought on shorter time frames like 1 hour and 4 hourlies. Daily, we still have a room to go. Daily, we still have a little bit of room. It didn't really gone overbought, but it will get there very soon. But 4 hourly and 1 hourly, we want to see a reset. I honestly want to see a little bit of reset, especially we are, let me make this bigger. We are well above the SMA line, and price, you know from experience, always comes back to SMA line. So this area, 25, 15, 25, 18 zone, so it's almost a dollar retracement, could happen. So I would encourage everybody to position yourselves. In any case, I hope you like this kind of realistic content. I don't give a lot of hopium nor a lot of discouragement, but don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.